to another episode of the Blindfold Off podcast, where we take off our blindfolds and open our eyes to new views, topics, and discussions. I'm Emmanuel Dang, and today I'm joined by my good friend Anthony Guzman.
Hello.
Yo, Anthony, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Just kind of nervous about this podcast because this is my second podcast ever, so I'm just gonna wing this.
Hey man, I mean that's what I honestly do with some of the past podcast episodes that I've done. Just kind of wing them. You're basically just having a conversation. That's what I always tell myself. That's what Ernie tells me. That's what I just tell everyone else that's on a guest. It's like we're having a conversation. It's like we're not even recording. Just listen like no one's even listening to us. Just like stuff like that.
Yeah, plus mostly I'm trying to worry on not talking fast because I have an issue with talking fast. Like my girlfriend says, slow it down a bit. So I'm gonna try my best not to talk fast.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Yeah, that nervousness just makes you want to talk fast, but you just gotta calm down, man. Calm down, relax. It's okay.
Oh no, just rapping just made me talk fast.
I feel you that. The Emmanuel rap god. Someone let me use it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. So, since the people don't really know you that much, Anthony, how about you give a brief little intro about who you are, where you came from, what you do, stuff like that.
Well, I'm just a guy, pretty much. Just trying to survive, I'm just kidding.
Boo! Boring intro.
I also I'm also a musician. I also make music. I have music on Spotify and Apple Music. I go by Seiran. That's Seiran. And I also do clothing now, which is at Live for the Moment on Instagram. Please check that out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty much really not much to me. I'm just like very straightforward when it comes to describing myself.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not gonna like gas myself up and be cocky and stuff. I almost cursed. I stopped myself.
Hey, good job. Yeah, you did it. He did it. Yay.
My girl's over here shaking her head at me right now.
Oh man.
Oh god, the first rule I almost broke it.
Bro, you almost broke the first rule of the podcast. No cursing.
Sorry, this is different than Diego's podcast.
But yeah, like Anthony said before, he does clothing now. Live for the moment. Shout out Live for the moment. I'm rocking that. Yeah, live love. Check it out on Instagram. Live for the moment. Inc. Live for the moment Inc. on Instagram.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot I had ink at the end of it.
Do you have ink after it? I think you did have ink after it.
Yeah, I do. I forgot all about that.
Hey man, no worries. All right. Anyway, so I wanted to bring Anthony on the podcast because we've had some pretty good discussions over Instagram. I mean, okay, so this is our first time face to face talking to each other. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that this is our first time doing it, but it's kind of sad. It's kind of our first time doing it, but we've had some really good conversations over text, over Instagram about some pretty hot button topics. Like we've talked a little bit about pro-vaxxers and the vaccine, and I wanted to bring that to the podcast because we were about to get really deep into it, and I was like, yo, let's save this for the podcast. I would love to talk about this. And I think it's really informative and really important about what's going on right now. Cause we're living in a pandemic. So I think, let's talk about the vaccines.
Yeah. And, full disclosure, I am not anti-vax, but I'm also not pro-vax. I'm just neutral. Just putting it out there. Some of you might get offended during this.
Yeah. Because
not gonna lie.
Yeah, like we figured since this is a hot button topic and a pretty controversial issue, there's going to be some people that are triggered. Some people are just, not kind of agreeing with us. We're just here to open up our blindfolds and open up our eyes to see kind of both views of this of this whole situation, because like Anthony said too, I'm not really pro-vax. I'm not really anti-vax. I'm just kind of trying to soak up as much information about the vaccine as I can to get my own opinion on how I feel about this. So yeah.
So awkward pause. How are we gonna start this conversation?
So yeah,
like, we're just like jumping right into it.
Yeah, let's just like jump right into it. I mean, okay. See, the thing is, it's not the vaccine that troubles me. It's more so the super pro-vaxxers that kind of trouble me. The ones who are super paranoid and super scared, and the ones who just start to segregate people because they haven't taken the vaccine or anything. It's just kind of like, really? Like,
oh yeah. And the thing that annoys me is mostly the people on social media and on Instagram, like with the pro-vaxxers, like literally trying to force people to take it, and if you don't take it, they're like, oh, you're selfish, you're this, you're blah blah blah, but you're not, but they're not seeing like the other person's point of view, because like there's also people that have allergic reactions to them, and it won't affect most people well.
Right.
With the vaccine, and yet they don't care about that. They're still trying to like force people to take it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sit right with me. And like, why I don't like sometimes like how the media portrays the vaccine. Like they say that, oh, at one point they said, oh, if you take the vaccine, you won't get it again. But then when people start getting it again out of nowhere, they're like, oh, it only helps you by not having as much symptoms with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and see, like I've known, like, see, like just speaking about COVID. Okay, so full disclosure, I do believe that COVID exists.
It obviously exists.
Yeah, it obviously exists. I've seen it affect people, but it does affect people in different ways. You know, not everyone's gonna have the same reaction to COVID. You know, some people are not gonna be able to taste stuff. Some people are gonna feel a little nauseous. You know, and honestly, just from what I've heard. So I'm not. Okay, I'll admit I'm not fully informed, but on everything surrounding the vaccine and COVID, because honestly, I've been kind of tired of talking about it and just hearing about it. I'm just like, I mean, I know it sounds ignorant, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of you who are watching or listening can relate that you could just get tired of hearing about COVID after hearing it for the first year when it first blew up.
Yeah, like at this point, just like it feels like it just gets annoying.
Yeah.
Draining.
See, it's about. Yeah, like definitely draining. It just starts causing unnecessary anxiety that you don't need, especially because the news just kind of like forces it down and down on you. You know what I mean?
You think Uno breaks up friendships? Start talking about the vaccine now.
Yeah.
Do you think there's COVID in say?
Huh?
Do you think there's COVID in Bang Sing Se?
There's no COVID in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, thought so.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Judy, and we have not heard of any COVID. Hey, yo, shout out to the Avatar fans who know that.
Yeah. When that meme first came out, oh my god, that was so funny.
There's no COVID in Ba Sing Se. Oh man, but yeah, it's just like, I mean, seeing where we are now. Okay, so how is the pandemic like where you're at, like in New York? How are they handling it? Are you guys maskless in public spaces? You guys still have masks on?
Oh no, they said the mayor said that, I mean, was it the mayor or was it Cuomo? But either one said that you could remove the mask now, but people are still walking around with masks. I'm still walking around with it because I don't trust it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people are still wearing the mask around there. There's some people who still go into stores without their mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but upstate New York, oh god, it was crazy with the protests of people like wanting to take their mask off and all of that when like shops were closed still. There was literally people protesting upstate just because they wanted to get haircuts.
Really?
Yeah. I saw this guy on TV that was bald, and I was like, dude, you do not need a haircut. For you, it's not that serious.
Bro, it's not a haircut. He needs some implants.
And it's crazy. Is that like it was mostly like the older demographic that was like protesting, like wanting to open hair salons, haircuts, and like stuff that wasn't like really important.
Oh, really? The older people?
Yeah, but not gonna lie, I would have protested for my movie theaters. I love my movie theaters.
Bro,
it was closed.
okay.
It was closed like for a good year over here. Like my last movie that I saw was Invisible Man in March, and my first movie that I saw this year was Chaos Walking. In March.
Really? Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Wow. So it's been a full year, huh?
Yeah. Meanwhile, everywhere else was open. Like I told my best friend Albert, oh, let's go to movies in Jersey. He goes, I bet we'll go. He went with his girlfriend, didn't even take me. He was like, oh, let's go watch Tenet. I was like, okay, let's go watch Tenet. 2 weeks later, I messaged him, oh, let's go watch Tenet. He goes like, oh, I already seen it. I'm just like, bro.
Dang. Yo, that's tough, man. That's tough. It's a hard knock life.
I just went off topic right now real quick.
Yeah. Anyway, just kind of going back on topic about the vaccine and stuff. It's like, okay, so going back to what you said about how it's kind of ruining friendships, you know, I mean, I don't know any friendships that's been ruined yet, but I know some specific people that have like already taken this way too far. They're still in, there's some people that are still in stage one of when the pandemic first hit. You know, they want everyone to sanitize their hands. They want to make sure everyone washes their hands. And yes, hygiene is good, but not to the point of being so obsessive with it. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, dude, really?
It's kind of sad that it took COVID for people like to practice basic hygiene.
I know, like honestly, like it wasn't until COVID that dudes actually started washing their hands before leaving the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and back to what ruined friendships. That was just a joke. I just meant like it gets people heated up for no reason. Like the talk of like not getting a vaccine or getting a vaccine.
Oh, okay.
It's just a spark of like massive unnecessary debate. It's like everyone should like, you know, respect everyone else's choices. Don't try like just because you got a vaccine or didn't get a vaccine, you shouldn't like try to shove your opinion down the other person's throat.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, see, like just going off what you said right there, you know, if you don't take the vaccine, okay, that's cool with me. Mm-hmm. If you take the vaccine, okay, that's cool with me. Like I'm sitting on the fence. I don't really care about it.
Yeah, because me, I don't really care about it because one, I already had it, so I already know how it affects me, and two, I take well care of myself. And I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say next. Damn it.
It's okay. Take your time.
Yeah. It'll come back to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll come back to you. All good.
Damn. What was the last thing I said again?
You said you've already had it before, so you know how it's affected you.
Oh, not remember what I was gonna say. Mostly like when it comes to vaccines, I just need to see like way more results because like when the vaccines first started, a lot of people were getting sick from it. Like they're having like reactions to it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that, I was like, you see, that's why I didn't trust it.
Yeah.
And the crazy part when Johnson & Johnson came out with that, I knew someone like a day before who just got it, and I was like, oh, nice knowing you, pal.
Oh, dang.
I'll see you at your funeral. I told you to get Johnson & Johnson, but no, you didn't want to listen.
Yeah, it's kind of strange how like there's different vaccines now. There's like the Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson. So me personally, I'm not too informed on the difference between those two. Do you know the difference between the Pfizer and the Johnson & Johnson?
Well, for Johnson & Johnson, I know that for that one, it's just one shot and that's it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Pfizer is like you take one shot and then you wait like 2 weeks and then you take a shot again.
Then you come back, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So I have heard about it. I am familiar with it then.
Haven't you noticed ever since COVID, the flu died down.
Yeah, right. Like you don't hear any hospitals or doctor places promote having flu shots anymore.
No, it's just like COVID's a new flu.
Yeah,
Because that's all it is. It's just a little more serious than an actual flu, but that's all it is. It's just a flu.
yeah. And see, and like speaking on that argument about what you said about COVID is a new flu. I mean, of course, like you said, it is more serious. It affects mainly the older generation, you know, like the elders and stuff. Like it affects them more. And of course it still affects us young people too, you know, like I said before. But
not as serious.
Yeah,
only
like
if you have like health problems.
Yeah, health problems, a bad immune system, just something like that. And of course, it's still good to be super cautious of it. Don't go to so many massive public places.
Exactly.
You know, where, I mean, okay, so you know the Rolling Loud festival that just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't see footage of it yet. How bad was it with the distance?
I mean, okay, so what I was going to say is that it wasn't distance at all. Everyone was all packed together. I was like, ooh.
Yikes.
Ooh, yikes. The pro-vaxxers were not like this. Actually, wait. Or, I mean...
The pro-vaxxers are the ones that are mostly at those things.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
And then they go online and say, oh, they're not practicing social distancing.
Yeah, it's just like...
Did you see how they react with the Machine Gun Kelly concert that he did?
I haven't seen how they reacted to that. How they react to the Machine Gun Kelly concert.
Oh, they're all so selfish, going to a concert during a pandemic, but yet then they're the same ones to go to another concert and be gathered up with other people, share drinks with their friends and all that.
Yeah. It's
crazy.
just kind of...
It's crazy how they went from that being selfish to not getting vaccinated being selfish.
Yeah, it's just
you can't have both here. You can't have both. Stick to one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you got to keep the same energy.
Yeah, but if it was for a Tyler Creator concert that was here in Brooklyn, I would have went.
Oh, same. I go to the Tyler the Creator concert. Yeah. That album was fire.
I might be a little bit of a hypocrite right now, but I would have went.
Yeah, I would go too. Honestly, I would go.
But with my mask on, at least. With my mask on.
Yeah, safety first, kids.
Yeah, because I'm mostly like I saw the concert on his YouTube and it's like a lot of people not wearing masks. I was just like,
yeah.
Yo, and don't get me started. Yesterday at the movies, like yesterday, me and my girlfriend, we saw Old and then we saw Snake Eyes. So the row had a whole bunch of seats, and this couple, because like it's registered seating, it's like at the booth you can pick whatever seats you're in. But me, I had to get my seats like online, so like it's more convenient.
Yeah.
There was so many seats available. This couple decided to sit right next to me. I was like, bro, out of all these empty seats, you chose to sit next to me. So then, the next movie, Snake Eyes, that we saw the same day, I go to my girlfriend. She's laughing right now. Anyway, I tell her, imagine the same thing happens, like it happened to Old, like a couple sits next to me.
And it
happened again.
Bro.
Again. And the crazy part is that the whole right side, the middle row, was all empty. So many seats available, and again, they chose to sit next to me. I was like, dude, social distance, please. Oh man, I was annoyed.
Oh man, I mean, I guess they really wanted that movie theater experience. They really wanted to hear your reactions, just like your emotions, how you're feeling. They wanted to
took all the arm space.
Oh no. Bro, that sucks. That's tough.
I wanted to move so badly, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna let them win.
He said, "No, I'm not gonna let them win."
I was here first. I picked these seats first. You move.
Oh,
and
my
the crazy
God.
part is that like this actor in Snake Eyes showed up. It was a dude from the raid, and at the same time we both were like, "We seen this guy before. I seen this guy before." I was like, Never mind. You cool. I like you already.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Um, David Iglesias, fucking comedian, he was vaccinated and he got COVID again. And did you read that comment section that was on Instagram?
No, I didn't read the comment section at all.
Oh my god. At one point it got toxic because there was one person who literally said, like, in the media, they're like, oh, didn't the news say that if you got vaccinated you wouldn't get it again? And then now those people like tried to flip it and they were like, oh, they never said that, even though before those same people said, oh, you won't get COVID again. And then now they were saying that, oh, it doesn't give you severe symptoms like those who are not vaccinated. I was like, stick to one story. It's like for me, I just think the media is like influencing like pro-vaxxers into being more toxic because they keep changing the story around. Like some news media says that, oh, you won't get it again. It should work for 6 months, and then another outlet goes like, oh, it won't give you severe symptoms, and you're less likely to infect somebody else. But for my job place, like, it's like, you know how barbershop they talk and all that, and like there were some people who were vaccinated and they got it again and then they gave it to somebody else.
Yeah,
so I'm just like,
it's just like
something is not adding up here.
I know, like it seems like these vaccines aren't doing much anyway. Like, they're not really doing much.
Exactly, and now with a new strain, it's like, then what was the point of this vaccine? Now you gotta make another one.
Yeah, it's just, and the same cycle repeats itself over and over again.
Well, yeah, because it's like a flu. Like, every year there might be a new strain of it.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, COVID isn't going away anytime soon. It's still gonna be here, and like we're all just gonna have to develop, different immunities to it. Mm-hmm. I mean, just like with any other virus or sickness or disease, we just have to keep adapting to it.
For me personally, everyone at one point is gonna have COVID at one point.
Yeah. That's what I believe too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I fully believe too. There's not going to be one person that hasn't had COVID in the world yet.
Oh, and I also have a lot to say for anti-vaxxers too, because mostly like the cause of anti-vaxxers, I'm not gonna lie, it's like YouTube. They're watching too much videos on YouTube.
They're watching too many videos on YouTube?
Yeah, like a whole bunch of theories. Did you hear the whole they're putting a chip inside you theory?
Dude, I know so many, or I don't know so many, but I do know that there are some anti-vaxxers that they say they're not conspiracy theorists, but they are. Yeah,
my favorite one is like, oh, they're putting chips inside the vaccine and they're putting the chip inside you. They're gonna track you like that. I'm just like, dude, think again. Do you know how stupid that sounds? They're already tracking you. You got a cell phone.
Yeah, exactly.
And GPS.
Exactly.
Do you really think they're gonna waste money and energy to put a chip inside you to track you?
Exactly. Like, I've heard people say it's the mark of the beast. Oh, 666 is the devil's mark. I'm just like, please, relax.
like this phone right here, it has a microphone. Hey, here's what you're saying. That's why those ads pop up. They don't need nothing else. They already got your phone.
Exactly, dude. It's actually crazy how much your phone just has. Like, okay, off topic a little bit again. Like, it's crazy how your phone is actually a lot more dangerous than you think it is, because like you said, it literally hears everything that you're talking about. Like, I was having this conversation with my friend that we're waiting for some fried chicken and stuff, and then we got our fried chicken and then we hopped in the car, and then he was gonna play some music on his phone, and then an ad popped up about fried chicken. We're like, what the heck? Like, the government's listening to us.
Exactly. You don't need a vaccine or chip to do that.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
doing that for free.
Okay. What's your opinion on people saying that the whole pandemic is started by the government?
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I did believe it like a little bit, but then I was like, eh.
Yeah.
A new virus happens every single year, so it's.
Yeah, like,
And besides, there's proof that COVID was around for years. And COVID only at first was only for animals.
oh, really?
It's always been around. Yeah, there was one post I saw something about like COVID 2, and it was like it was found like in a dog like around 2002.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and yeah. I remember this one person that was like, oh, COVID-19. That means that there was 18 more before. I was like, no, it's just the year it started.
No.
Relax.
18 more? Oh, please, hope not.
But me, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed COVID the first few months because I was home all the time and I actually used it to make music.
Yeah, honestly, okay, like what you were talking about missing COVID is like, I guess it's more so, okay, so it's more so just being at home, just kind of being with
It
yourself.
was just the first 2 months I enjoyed.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, because you're just home. You don't have to work. I mean, it sounds nice, but it sounded nice for a little bit, if you know what I mean. Okay, just for full disclosure, it was comfy because you were just at home and you're just chilling, just kind of working on yourself, just not doing much. And then, as the months progress, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go out. I'm tired of just being cooped up in here. But like for me as an introvert,
I was fine.
I was fine with it. I know some people that are like extroverts and they wanted to go out and they just didn't feel good. They had anxiety and yeah. But me, I was just chilling, watching anime with my siblings. I watched like six different animes the first.
Yeah, I remember. I keep seeing your posts about anime and all that, and I think I even recommended you some too.
Oh yeah. I don't remember what you recommended me to watch, but I remember you did.
Think it was Erase was on that list.
Oh yeah, I actually did watch that later on.
Such a good one. It was one of my favorites.
Really,
I saw
it's really
live
good.
action. I was disappointed.
Oh, they even a live action Erased?
Netflix. It's a Netflix original.
Ew, they did? Ew.
Yeah. It's a Japanese cast, so at least I give them props for that. But
Okay, it's a Japanese cast. Japanese casting is a little better, but it's not that good. But yeah, so anyway, speaking of things that suck, posthumous releases.
that was a good transition. Oh yeah, we're talking about COVID, and guess what?
You know what else sucks? Posthumous releases. Those suck too. Okay, but most of the posthumous releases from artists that have passed away have sucked. They've all just been industry cash grabs. They've all just been like
cash grabs.
Yeah, estate cash grabs. And like the examples that I'm thinking about from the top of my head right now are XXX Tentacion and somewhat of Pop Smoke.
Oh yeah, with Triple X, they butchered them. I
Yeah.
don't care what no one says, but yeah. And it wasn't really the industry who was in charge of that one. When I heard, I think if the research did was correctly, it was his mom that was like green lighting all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I find that like disturbing, disgusting because like you're basically milking your dead son for money. Like, didn't she do that mute where she put the car he was shot up inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
That did not sit right with me. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like
It's
you're
obvious
using him
what she
for
was doing. She's like milking his son.
yeah for
Her son,
publicity,
my
for
bad.
money, just
Yeah.
like oh my goodness, bro. It was awful. Like they should have just left X's music at question mark. That was his like last best album.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember what the other album was. I think it was Skins and then Bad Vibes Forever. Those two were just blah. Skins was okay, but Bad Vibes Forever was just a disgrace to his legacy.
Like the only ones that I was okay with was Tupac's albums,
Mm.
Mac Miller, and DMX's, and the first Pop Smoke Post-Mortem release.
Oh yeah. Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon.
Because with Tupac, yeah, because one with Tupac, he actually wanted those songs out because when I did research, he will record. He will be in the studio all day recording, and then that's this documentary called Resurrections, and you see him just like recording verses and verses, and he goes like, "Oh, if you see someone rapping outside the booth, put him in the booth, have him record." And then if you see another guy rapping, put him on the song, have him record. Like with his, he actually wanted his stuff out there because he actually recorded all those verses. Also, like for Postmortem albums, I say Postmortem because I don't know how to pronounce the word correctly.
Oh, all good. No worries.
Biggie's, I don't like Biggie duets because basically they just recycled old verses on new beats.
Yeah, it's
And
just
Born Again was, Pop Smoke's first Postmortem one was, I like that one because he actually recorded those verses and those songs he actually wanted it on there. For his second one, it was just old verses. Like with Triple X, old verses I was laying around, they're like, oh, let's just put it on the song and let's get a whole bunch of features so we can release it, make money off of it.
yeah, I know exactly what you're
DMX's
saying.
was
yeah.
good because, DMX's, it was good because he was actually working on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And for the feature, for some features, I understand why they did that. It's because there were some songs that he was recording that were unfinished that he wanted to put out.
Yeah.
And for me, I thought the DMX album was great because of how he also ended it with that letter to his son. Mac Miller's, that one was good too because he actually had that already ready.
Right. Yeah.
Because he wanted to release Swimming in Circles as a double album, so it could be called Swimming in Circles.
Wow.
That's why one was called Swimming and the other one was called Circles. If you didn't know that.
Dang, I did not know that actually. Swimming in circles.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and he had that plan. And as you could know, that album was meant to come out because there was no features on there. Yeah, I'm very when it comes to music, movies, and other stuff.
Yeah, you sound very passionate about this. And that's good though. That's good. Yeah. Like,
and I'm not gonna lie, Pusha T kind of disappointed me in Pop Smoke's new album because he chose his verse to be a little bit petty with that Tyler bar. Oh, Tyler got album of the year for now. I'm just like, what the hell?
For now.
I didn't fully listen to that one because I was just discussing on all the features they were, and you could tell that it was not an album he wanted to put out. That was just recycled verses.
Yeah, recycled verses. Going back to what you said about recycled verses, I saw this one tweet that said, I saw this one tweet that said, the industry is really handing out recycled verses like Pokemon cards. Like, everyone's trying to have a recycled verse from Pop Smoke. Everyone's trying to have a verse from X. Everyone's trying to have a verse from Juice WRLD. Just like stuff like that.
Oh my God, Juice WRLD! I forgot about Juice WRLD. That one's the most disgusting one.
Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think his.
No, but the new one.
The new one. Which new one?
They're dropping a second one, and they're dropping it in 3 parts. The first part is gonna be an EP. Then it's gonna be a documentary, and then the full album's gonna come out in December 2022. They're basically milking one album, and they're stretching it just to make more money off of it.
Oh my gosh. I just knew about... See, I thought Legends Never Die was gonna be his last album.
They should have made that his last album, because at least he recorded it.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. They better not do Juice dirty. Or it seems like they already kind of are.
The industry does their artists dirty. They don't care about the artists; they just care about the money at the end.
Man, that sucks.
I
Yeah.
think this is why people stay independent.
Yeah, see, that's the sad thing about the industry too. Like the industry just uses you, you know, if you have a contract with them. Cause okay, so since I'm a fan of X's music, I know more about what happened with his contract. Like he still had a contract with his label, so they had to milk his music. They had to.
Wow.
Yeah, like it sucks. Like
That's grimy.
that's
Grimy.
yeah, it sucks being in the industry, and you know, just something that I'm thinking about now as an artist. Like the industry is super shady too, dude.
They
Like
stay independent at this point.
yeah, just the stories I've heard from the industry and record labels, it makes me question the direction I want to go in with music. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that business anymore. Like
yeah,
that.
like for music, I'm not really doing it like to be famous. I'm just doing it for fun because I actually like making music. I
Yeah.
actually like doing it as a hobby. That's
Yeah.
me what I'm focusing now. It's just my clothes because that I want to take serious. Like music, I'm just like, nah, everything's too shady. I definitely don't want to be in something like this.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. I feel you. It's yeah, I mean, like just me, I'm just kind of taking a step back. I'm realizing that the more exposure I get to people who are actually in the industry, the more I hear about how shady and dark and how untrustworthy people are in the industry. I'm just like, yeah, maybe I don't want to pursue music like that anymore.
Yeah, it's very cutthroat.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, that's a good word to use for it.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, even though you're dope in music, I think podcast suits you more because like you got like that energy for podcasts,
Oh, thanks.
and you also got like that good voice, and you also got like that good vibe and like presence and voice for podcasting.
Oh, good. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. I mean, honestly, I've always kind of wanted to be a YouTuber, influencer, I guess, a video influencer when I was younger. So that's what kind of drove me to wanting to make so many videos, TikToks. I mean, I started making TikToks.
Oh yeah, you're also killing it in TikToks. Yeah, you're also killing it in that too.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I just want to give some love back to Anthony. You know, he's showing too much love to me. I feel bad. Hey, yo, support Live for the Moment, Inc. Support Live for the Moment. Support Live for the Moment.
You only gotta say anything because
I
like, you're
can't-
already wearing it on video.
That's true, but I gotta flex it a little more. For the people just listening, you can't see it, but for the people watching, y'all can see. And also, I just want to apologize to our viewers if the video is laggy. I apologize. I'll get it fixed. But yeah,
So my girlfriend's in the room, and why can't you like promote my show like he does right now? Like he's doing so much. Why can't you do that? Are you gonna kill me after this? I might not wake up in the morning.
yo, Anthony, I think I might be your new boo instead. I'm supporting you more than your girl does.
He goes like Anthony, I think I might be your new boo. I'm supporting you more than she does. I'm dead later.
Yo, I'm gonna get you killed, dude.
Yeah, you are. Don't worry. I'll
Oh
get
man.
myself killed first.
All right. Oh, that was a fun
And that's
conversation.
her right there.
Oh, that's a fun conversation. Hey, yo, Anthony, I just want to thank you again for hopping on this podcast. Thanks for talking about, you know, the vaccine, just and some off-topic conversations that are pretty fun too. Talking about.
If you need me on here again, feel free to let me know because this is actually pretty fun.
Yeah, of course, bro. So yeah, so let's wrap it up here. Yo, thank you guys for listening again to another episode of the Blindfold Love Podcast. We hope that you were able to open up your eyes to different views on what we thought about the vaccine and views about what we thought about posthumous releases and our opinions on it. Be sure to give the Blindfold Off podcast a follow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Blindfold Off Podcast, Twitter at Blindfold Off Pod, Facebook, Blindfold Off Podcast. And you can follow me, Emmanuel, at Emmanuel LKD on Instagram and all those other social platforms. And Anthony, where can they follow you at?
They can follow me on Instagram at... Do I have an underscore in the first I, or is it I_M_Sayron?
I think it's I_am
Yeah.
_Sayron.
Yeah, that, and also you can follow my clothes at Live Moment INT on Instagram. And you can also find my music on Spotify and Apple Music as Sayron. And also one more thing, please respect other people's choices when it comes to vaccinations and not getting vaccinated. It's their own choice. Please don't. Well, I can't curse on it because the first rule. Because I was about to say.
Hey, bro, no cussing.
Please don't be a word that rhymes with Rick.
Oh my gosh. True. Yeah, don't be Ricks, guys. Come on.
Yeah, please respect other people's decisions if they want to get vaccinated or not vaccinated. Because there's people who do get allergic, and also there's people that want to see more results. So please respect that.
RESPECT.
Something means to me.
Something means to me. Anyway, we thank you guys. Hope you guys had fun on this podcast. Hope you guys had fun on this podcast. Hope you guys found something informative to take away from home, share it with your friends. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much. And we are out. Peace.
Later.